because the truth is, out of like, okay, at the end of the day, I like everyone in the gang. There wouldn't be in the gang if I didn't like them. But at the same time, as far as like the like day to day goes, not like the so-called operation of Hydra overall, like Miguel wasn't around a lot. Raul would only be around as a recent and like late nights when no one's around very much, and Keel wasn't around very much. So like the day to day isn't gonna really change too much.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Hello, is this private?
No, you could come.
Okay, I was trying to steal y'all's painting, but you guys were here, so I almost got caught because Ash walked
Jesus
in
Christ.
and. Hello, hi V.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am okay. I'm Gucci.
Oh wait, why just okay?
Well, I mean, the stuff today was
Oh yeah.
a little rough, but you know, you make it. You just keep pushing on. It's just, you know, I'm not like celebrating or anything, so. But I'll be okay. I saw the house. It looks super good. I'm super excited.
Wait, do you like it?
I do.
Okay, obviously
do.
that was just like a one-day thing that I had started, but I wanted to make
do.
sure you liked the direction it was going before I continued. So.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I do.
I had to do the kitchen that way because I originally had it the other way because I know you said you liked the view and like wanted to utilize the window area, but it really was fucking with the countertops.
That's okay. I really like the way it's set up to see the windows anyway, so it was okay.
Yeah. I had
cute.
to do it that way.
Wow. I like it.
I'm glad you like it.
I even like the little office with it. Yeah, I liked the office with the PC in it too.
Right there at the front. Yeah, I did that because I feel like everyone didn't want to be.
Yeah, they don't want to run everywhere for the PC. Yeah, I was reluctant because I was like, man, it cuts out the window, but it's actually low key really cute. So I was like,
I'm glad you like that too.
Yeah, Leah, thank you so much.
If you want.
Okie dokie, sounds good. Leo, thank you for the raid. Thank you, chat. Follow Leo if you're not. Thank you so much.
How'd you find out? I'm guessing, did they tell you Ash already? Did you talk to him?
Yeah, I spoke with Kyo.
That's good. I don't want, honestly, like, listen, I don't want anything that like happens or is said or whatever, like, you know, twisted or feel like I'm only giving my side. So I don't know if anyone ever wants to go talk to them about anything or whatever, obviously they can. I told them that like, for me, this isn't like in bad taste or like everything that happened. And I honestly think it's gonna be for the better. And that I think everyone will be happier, to be honest.
So what happened?
I mean, how much do you remember from the conversation we had?
Back to Lana Del Rey.
I said you were a furry.
Okay. Well.
Okay.
Okay, you don't remember much.
No.
But I mean, it came down to. It started off with Keo. He was the only one I was managed to talk to about everything, and I gave him the same talk as I had like 8 or 9 people, and it comes down to like, I told him that I want him to kind of like line up to what I want and kind of fix his attitude, kind of, I guess. And
sorry, 1 second.
I just want him to like, I don't know. It's kind of like what the little speech you gave, right? Like, like I think we've proven that we're the top gang already for a long time, and I think there's nothing else to prove. I don't want to like go out there and like big dick people and oppress people only because we can. I kind of only want to do it only if we have to. And I feel like Kill it doesn't agree with that mindset, and he kind of just, that's some of the few things that he's enjoying doing right now is just pressing people and robbing everybody. Yeah, that's pretty much kind of what it came down to. And he said he even if he fixes his attitude for maybe a couple weeks, that he's eventually gonna go back to doing what he does.
Okay. What about Raul?
Raul pretty much said that he's leaving just because he feels like he was only in the gang. Well, not only in the gang, but like he was the reason he joined the gang was of um because of Miguel. And now that Miguel's not going to be around, he doesn't feel like he could be in the gang because if it ever came down to it and he had to like put a bullet into Miguel, he said he wouldn't be able to do it. Which is a bit extreme, but I see where he's coming from. At the end of the day, Miguel is like his day one.
And now what about Miguel?
I don't fully understand. I feel like he didn't give me too much of an answer. Maybe I'm just stupid and I don't remember too much of it. But what it really comes down to is he said he's not really enjoying nothing in the city right now, and one of the few things that he enjoys is just doing dumb shit.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I feel like Gil also kept talking like he's saying that he feels like maybe the direction how I want things to go is a bit different now. And then I think he backtracked to like fixing the way he was saying it because like I don't know, people keep saying my mindset has changed and things, but I feel like even 8 years ago I've had the same mindset. I just think back in the day, you know, we we had way more options on things to do whenever there's not much to do. And we used to all fucking love cooking meth all the time. So if anyone was bored, we'd fucking 3-man, 4-man a meth run if we wanted to. If no one's around, we always had 2 to 3 runs ready at times. Or late nights when hardly anyone's around, people would go to the arcade. There's like so many things that people did. Kyo used to love racing all the time.
Yeah.
I just think things are done differently nowadays, and now that people don't have those options, people tend to want to go, press people and go rob people, which is fine. But that's never been something that Hydra's ever done until the last couple months, and it's not something I want to happen.
Okay.
But I don't know. I mean, he pretty much Kyo admitted towards the end that like I guess his mindset has changed on things and how he wants to run things, I guess you can say, or whatever, and that's kind of what happens.
So now, Susie, you're too icy? What's going on? What now?
No. Frankie is.
Okay, why?
I don't know. I think it was just a joke. I don't really know.
Yeah, it's pretty much a joke.
So then what after the joke ends?
Well, we're gonna have a meeting tomorrow. Make sure let everyone
At
know.
the bum crack of dawn.
Catch up. That's the times that we've always had meetings. But we'll talk a lot about it there. But like, a lot of people were awake earlier. People like Sergio even was giving a lot of good suggestions on things that we could do. So, which is things that you were kind of like suggesting is like make us feel more as a group rather than like I don't know, like I don't even know what the word is. Like obviously everyone like will help each other out if we have to, but it's still not like such family vibes as we used to have, right? And I think Sergio was suggesting a few ideas. So tomorrow we'll talk about stuff on what we can do differently as far as like to keep the vibes good, I guess. I obviously I don't know. I don't know what the this whole like gang structure bullshit. I don't know what to do, to be honest, because like obviously there has to be like leadership besides me. When I'm not around, people need to like take initiative, and I do want people to step up. Who it's gonna be, I have no idea. Genuinely, I have no fucking idea who I want to be considered like second and third command and stuff like that. The only thing I want is people to step up, and we'll see what happens. Like this whole like the whole like OG stuff that we had back in the day, like I don't even know if that's like necessary. Like maybe in a few months, maybe we could like have something similar-ish, but like even then, I don't even know if things like that are necessary. But like obviously, probably gonna have like first, second, and third, but who it's gonna be, I have no idea. But I've already told Susie. I mean, I haven't really had too much of like a one-on-one with her, but like I have brought this up to you in the past, right, Susie? But like I don't know. We'll see. We'll talk about it more, but I want people to take more initiative on everything. I don't want to be the only one that people depend on for something to happen. Like a lot of different people keep like suggesting things to do, or we could do, or we could do different, blah blah blah, all these things. But like, if I don't end up fucking doing something, and I don't like get something moving, then nothing happens.
I don't know how to like put this, and maybe it's not something we should go into right now, but I don't know if other people feel the same as I do. Maybe they don't. They probably don't. I'm probably an outlier here, but like I always have these like ideas like, oh, we should do this. I miss doing tandem races. We should do that. But I genuinely don't feel like if I reached out to people and said, hey, let's do this, I don't feel like they would do it. Whereas I feel like if you reached out, they'd be like, oh yeah, Flippy wants to do it, let's do it. So I don't even feel like it's necessarily that people, don't want to do stuff, like they don't want to plan stuff. It feels a bit hopeless. I don't know.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Like, I don't think people do it in like a obviously like a malicious way, where like fuck this person, fuck that person. But like that's kind of what I'm saying, right? Where like um I don't know. I think people need to start like obviously fucking a lot of people. I don't know. Just kind of what I said, right? Just people need to start taking initiative, and people need to like be willing to like do stuff when other people are suggesting things. But yeah, you're right. If someone else would like the whole tandem races, you've been talking about it for months, right? Like where you kind of like want to do it, and then
Yeah.
today, after everything happened, someone like suggested it, like things like that we should be doing. I'm like, okay, like yeah, that's a good idea, but it's been like you've hinted at doing stuff like that in the past, and it doesn't get moving. But I guarantee you, if there's 20 people around tomorrow, or like even like a week ago, and I said, hey, let's do this, and I actually wasn't fucking lazy and wanted to set everything up and all that shit, it would have happened the same day I wanted it to happen. But like things like that should be able to happen still, even without me being around, or like wanting to necessarily initiate it and get it going. So yeah, I mean, I agree with you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think obviously it's sad losing members. Like I've been saying like a lot, like where like obviously I wouldn't have someone in this gang. I don't care how much other people like them. If I didn't like someone, I wouldn't have them in the gang. I like everyone in the gang, right? But that being said, as far as like day to day goes, on like people being around consistently, this sounds a lot worse than I mean it to, but it's just how just the way it's gonna come out. But like as far as day to day goes, losing Raul, Keo, and Miguel, we're not losing anything because they already weren't people that we depended on being around every day. So I'm not really worried about like them leaving necessarily. If them leaving is gonna make them happier, all good for them. But I think this could be like a good thing for us where, hey, maybe we could look into recruiting like one or two people that would be really good for the vibes and stuff, or that we enjoy having around. And maybe it's just like an eye awakening thing for us to like work on our stuff together.
Yeah. I know they weren't like around every day, but like I don't know. I'm pretty bummed out because like Kyo, for example, like if he was around and I called him and I said, "What are you doing?" He'd say la la la, you know, and he'd invite me to come and we'd hang out and we wouldn't necessarily do anything like anything, but we'd hang out and I liked that a lot, you know.
Yeah.
And so I'm pretty bummed out about that. Same with Raul, you know, like I didn't feel like, oh, they want to go and do roof running, which I don't enjoy, or oh, they want to go and rob the gallery and the maze bank, and you know, like we could just actually hang out. So, like, I'm pretty bummed about that, to be honest.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. I mean, yeah.
But hopefully, people get more motivated to come around and see what's going on. That'd be nice.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. I think this could end up being for the better for everybody.
Well, it'd have to be, right? Like, if people are leaving because they're unhappy, then they leave, and then they're happier, then good for them. And
Yeah,
if
yeah.
them being unhappy here was making the rest, because you know how, okay, listen, you know how when there's lots of girls that live together and then they get on like the same cycle with the dominant girl because they get on the same one, and then they all become like the same of that. When people are unhappy and everyone is unhappy together, then it rubs off on other people and they
Yep,
become
yep,
unhappy as
yep.
well. You get what I mean? So it creates
Yes.
an unhappy atmosphere. So maybe now we all be happier too.
Haha.
Aw.
Does that make sense?
Yes. Oh, you need to listen to Ash's Rap God stories one day. That was like
Oh, I have.
20%.
I've gone through an arc. I no longer do. I've developed my slow speech pattern.
Oh, maybe it's starting to come back. That was like 30%.
But
What
oh my gosh, I beat my monkey type speed record.
are you typing
I'm
up?
trying. I'm trying to get to 140. I'm at 139.
What
Oh,
the
shit.
fuck? That's
I'm
insane.
embarrassed now.
What are you
Why?
at?
Like 50.
Oh,
Mm,
I'm a slow typer. My nails are long.
oh. But we'll get you some typing class. It's
Thank
okay.
you. Yeah, I mean, I think as long as everyone else is happy, that's all that really matters. Obviously, like losing people isn't fun, right? Because like their vibes and stuff. But
yeah.
I think it'll be
The
fine.
reason why I also think that like it's not so sad as sad as it really is gonna be or whatever, it's not as sad is like some, like, for example, Ash, like, I know you're gonna miss what you said, right? But I am like 1,000,000% sure right now, if you called Kyo to hang out, he'll still hang out with you. Like, this isn't a bad, like, we're not ending this in a bad way, you know? It's like
Oh no,
I think we
absolutely. I know he would, but I
I think
want
we're
the someone I call, you know, being Hydra.
yeah. Yeah, no, I get it.
I just sold them my office actually because they said they needed a spot.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
You try with 2 fingers, yeah.